Welcome back to Oregon, guys. Cabin Time Oregon here. This is Greg, your host, and Blue the dog. Today, it's been kind of in the 20s. It's warmed up to, I think, 32 outside. It was 28 inside the cabin. And within 15-20 minutes, we got this thing bumped up to about 30 degrees in here. So it's going to take a little while to heat her up today. But my video today is how to start a fire with briquettes and hand sanitizer. And we'll see how that works. Okay. Looking west of my cabin, you see all the white frosty stuff out there on the grass and the brush. Well, if I spin around here, I'm going to go slow because I want you to see this. Up here at the cabin, it actually looks pretty darn good. I'm going to shut it off and then spin you around. There we go. There is a little trace of frost up here, but really not bad. It's 28 degrees today. And up here at the cabin, everything's actually pretty thawed out. I'm quite impressed with that. Here's my rail. Got frost on the rail. Very little. Yeah, kind of cool. It's because of all these trees, I think, have got me sheltered from all that cold. We'll take it. See my targets out there? There's another orange one out there in the woods. Yeah, targets in the woods. They were for our 22 and rifle shooting. We like to get them up there a ways. There's up the hillside. The sun's coming up over there towards the east. That's the morning sun. Sunshine coming today. We have nothing but clear sky. I don't know if I'll tell you that or not, but actually zero clouds up there today. Zero. I think it's the 22nd, if I'm right. I don't swear to that, but check real quick. Oh, 23rd. I was close. So anyway, just give you a little sneak peek up here at the cabin on a cold, frosty day. Ooh. Look at that woodshed, would you? That's a cluster room and a half. Yeah, I had a tree fall the other day. Looks like it's maple. We have a lot of maple trees around here out in our forest, so yeah, I think just the weather got to it and it just came down. The way it is. They get old. Make me some firewood for the cabin. I sure need it. I'll get that chopped up here in the next week or two. Well, there's my thermometer inside the cabin. Just hit 40, 28 outside. I'm getting her warmed up. Let me focus that in there for you. And voila. Yeah, there's the old thermostat on the wall. Oh, there's Blue at the cabin. He keeps moving around because I'm trying to film him, so he's going to move around on me. He goes, I am not standing still, are you, bud? He wants to get up there on that table and look out the window, but he's afraid to get up there. Little knucklehead. I told him, get on up there. We don't care. Can't hurt nothing. So I got the stove cranking here, but with it being so cold, it's taking a while for it to get some heat up. So we'll just let her burn. Hopefully we can make it happen. Blue, you found you a stick. You got you a toy. I think he's getting to be a cabin dog. Atta boy, good boy, Blue. Yeah, there you go, bud. Yeah, you enjoy your stick, bud. Whoops. There you go, bud. Good boy. Yeah, and in case you're wondering, the water's all gone. Yeah, it was here for probably a good week. And it dried up pretty fast. Just dang near completely gone now. Talking dry weather for about a week, and maybe then it'll start raining again. Who knows what it'll do? Rain, snow. But in the meantime, we got a week of dry, so it's going to be pretty nice out here. So we'll take her. Well, I always knew this day was going to come. This limb comes off my oak tree over there. and it's kind of a long, gnarly old limb. Me and Jacob have argued over the years about cutting it off. I think it needs to go. Jacob says nope, leave it. Reason being, there's all these leaves out here on the end in the summertime really do a good job blocking all that sun that comes in at the morning sun. You know, morning, noon, 1-ish, right in there. Depending on what time of year it is. But I was burning in the burn pile the other day. I dumped some fuel on there. Man, I tell you what, I think the flames were licking that old limb pretty good. Luckily, in the winter, with all that green wet moss up there, nothing really got caught on fire or anything, but it sure was kissing that old limb pretty hard. I think I'm going to cut it off. Just saying. Might be a stump up there one of these days. Just thought y'all would like to know that. Because right here, directly below, is a burn pile. Boy, I tell you what, them green vines sure don't want to burn. I think I'd dump some more fuel on her. Get her going again. Oh boy. We do like our fires. Well, morning guys. Today we're going to try something different. We're going to try and build a fire with hand sanitizer and a bag of briquettes. Never done this before, something brand new. So you can use your briquettes of choice, wherever they may be. So a few of them in there like that. Make sure you got a pretty decent looking little pile there. And then I'm going to squirt the magic juice on there. I think some of that may soak into the briquettes. I'm going to load her up. But that's just how we do things. We just load things up. If you don't believe me, ask my wife. She'll tell you. Okay, so I'm in my cabin. Most of my wood up here is wet. I do have a few slivers here of some cedar. Let's bust that up for you. You know, the beauty about cedar is it cuts very easily and it burns good. Even when it's wet, it'll burn. It may not burn great, but it'll burn. So, that being said, I'm going to lay some of that cedar right on top of my coals. Now let me grab one little piece of paper here. I could probably just light that the hand sanitizer on fire real quickly with the lighter. But if it made a big old poof sound, it would get me. So let me bring you in, give you a little close up here. Hello, there I am. Did you see that? Where am I going? Anybody know? No. Okay, so there's a close up of the coals. Let me get down here, give another little shot. Sometimes, you know, being your own boss here at the cabin and you do stupid stuff. That stupid thing for me would be, I forgot my tripod. So yeah, that's all on me. Should I shut the top so it doesn't smoke? Maybe I shall. Okay, there we go. Okay, so paper on. I got the hand sanitizer on. My God, I got the blue flame down there where that the briquettes are burning the old alcohol off. So we'll just let that thing roll for a while and just see what happens, huh? Blue, are you interested in this little project of ours? He goes, yeah, I'm kind of interested. What's going on? What's happening? Yeah, Blue at the cabin. He's here today. Enjoy the roar. Right, bud? Enjoy the roar. I conned him into coming into the cabin 28 degrees in here right now. It is a bloody cold day. We've had just about a week every day down in the 20s. I think we had one day we're down around 17. It's been pretty cold out here. But we just suck it up. You know, big time life out here in the country, Oregon, you know. We don't get as bad as you guys back east. You guys really get nailed. We're pretty dang lucky. Well, so far so good. I mean, it's actually burning. We'll see how that does, okay? And I'm going to check back with you in a bit. Looking out my big window out of the cabin. Yeah, when it's cold, it ices up on the inside. I just thought I would show that. Yeah, it's a different view, isn't it? Well, I hear some snap, crackle, popping. So this is after, I don't know, 10-15 minutes of burn time. I think the charcoal has actually caught my cedar on fire. It's a burn, slow burn. If I shut the door, I get a little more roar, so I'm going to shut the door. Got a new addition to the cabin. You guys have probably seen these before. Yeah, it's kind of hard to read. Top one is a thermometer. The second one is a barometer. And last but not least is the humidity. And right now it's on 54. Normal, it says. The barometer is at 30.5. I guess that's good. Fair. And temperature, we are running with the door shut. Had the heat burning today with my fire that you seen me set. It's almost 60 degrees in here. I think it's about 50 outside. So we raised the temp in here 10 degrees with my little fire. So it just shows you that the briquettes and all that good stuff do work. Okay, there's a nice blurry shot, the whole thing. Well guys, that's the end of my video today. Me and Blue, right there he is, want to say adios, and we will see you guys on the next one. Right, Blue? We'll see you on the next one, because there'll be a next one. Today's lesson, the briquettes and that hand sanitizer. I used probably half a bottle. Pretty good sized bottle too, by the way. But it did start the fire. It works. A little slow going at first, but I mean it gets roaring. So, little tip for you there. My lesson for the day. And glad I could help you out on a nice freezing cold day. Stay warm, everybody. Stay safe. Live your life carefully.